Why does my stream still tells me that it's unstable? Average stream bitrate is too high. Why is that a thing? Why is it? Tiger was like 4 months. Hell yeah. Thank you for resubscribing. Hi everyone. I hope I pressed right buttons and you guys can hear me. Did you hear all me ranting? I hope I hope you, yeah. I hope you heard all that. Okay, amazing. Hi guys. I think I should disable Evie subscribe. Thank you. 6 months. Hell yeah. Holy shit, that's a freaking half a year, bro. What the hell? Let me do things. Where was it? Accessibility, I think? Yeah. I'll close captions, cause PNG tuber. Hello everyone. Also, I think I need to do another thing. Hold on, I need to move the chat a little bit down, I think. Like that, I think. Something. Whatever. Yeah. We're alone on the server. Tiger, do you want to join? Look at this guy. He's chilling. He's chilling. He's having a great time. Oh! Excuse me? Wait, how many subs was that? 10? Tiger, you're crazy! You're fucking crazy. Thank you, dude. You can join in 2.5 hours. Oh no, I don't know if I will be streaming then. Oh no. Also, is my stream like hella laggy? Dude, it's crazy. Tiger, thank you. Good job, guys. Everybody saying thank yous. Hell yeah. Oh no. Bye, Scribble. Not for you? Okay, then it is just for me, I think. If I'm gonna like run and stuff, it's a tiny bit choppy on my end. Just like a tiny bit. I think I'm just gonna do the thing. Like that. Maybe. I think this might be better. There. Anyway, how is everybody doing? How is everybody chilling? I'm having a slideshow. Oh no. I don't know what to do with that. I might either disable like the music or I might disable the PNG tuber. I'm not sure what to fucking disable. Does closing tabs work? I think it does. Like on browser, in browser. Human no, yeah, I decided that. Oh, Fuzzy Unicorn, hi! Hello, thank you for resubscribing. Hi. Or for subscribing. Even better. I decided that this might be my PNG tuber for like a little bit, at least. Stop! Bro, stop. No, save up for Pyro. His birthday is next month. And my birthday is at March. Tiger, dude, thank you. You're pretty much gifted subs to everybody present. If you're gonna, I'm not a guy. I'm not a guy you. I'm not a guy that you like just whatever words not whatever. August Star, dude, thank you for the five subscriptions as well, dude. What the hell? You guys are going crazy. Why are you guys going crazy? I haven't even probably started the stream. I haven't started like talking at all, explaining it. To be fair, I was about to start to explain that I have no idea what to do, and I also realized that I forgot to update my skin. I did just like a tiny bit of change to my skin, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it now. Anyway, uh, I'm not fully sure what to do today because I wanted to like build stuff, but then like in preparation, I realized I barely had time yesterday to prepare for like building and stuff, so I might just like kind of terraform. What a beautiful beacon. Yep. Yep, the beacon we both grinded for Tiger with a purple glass mess. Majestic. Yeah, anyway, welcome to kinda my base because last time, or I guess the first time, I think I only streamed from SimpleSMP once. I had pretty much nothing, and now I'm full netherite. By the way, check the names. Check the names. Ukrainians, especially Ukrainians, check the names. Yep. And the chestplate is named the same as Elytra to match. And I have this beautiful thing. I have this thing. Cool shield. I also have like couple other designs. Whee. I have a purple happy ghast given by Tiger. I have made like these designs also with Tiger. Tiger's pretty much the only person I've like played the person I've played the most. The most with. I'm forgetting words. These like I kinda like them. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use them for because I already have like this shield. You go to my base to see the build. I will also be anyway, go subscribe to Tiger on YouTube as well. Video incoming. And yeah, I guess we're gonna spoil a little bit of the base. By the way, Tiger's above Pyro, everybody. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. What else? Yeah, like I'm full netherite. I have the tools which I've decided to name as tarot cards but in Ukrainian just for fun. And as you might guess from my inventory, I was actually the last thing I did was build a small bee farm in the Nether, and I want to use the bee, like the honey blocks and stuff. Uh, there it is. It's like tiny. Oh shoot, almost died. It's like tiny. What? Hello? Who the hell was loading the chunks? Who was what? Hello? I need to grab a bunch of sand to make bottles for this farm. Because wow, okay. Probably your base? Yeah, might be. Because like we're literally neighbors. I've named this Tiger Nether down because it's actually the portal below the Nether. I was gonna like rename it and stuff, but it's for now it's still just like Tiger Nether down. Oh, you NFK at your portal. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Once again asking if my stream is all right in terms of like is it choppy, is it laggy, anything? And how's the volumes like in comparison to the music and to my voice? How's everything? I hope it's good. Hype train successful. Hell yeah. Let's open what did we get? I got something new. Hell yeah. I don't know. This is funny. Laggy but much better. Okay. For me it's choppy and it switch browsers. Oh no. uh it's like I need to look into what does the average stream bitrate too high means, because that's what it tells me, and I have no idea what, like, how to change that. Like, it's probably something in OBS, but like, again, like, I'm so um okay, never mind. For a second, I thought my stream died and it didn't. Anyway, these two creatures have been found together. They spawned together. I found them together. They were like somewhere over there, which I like. Oh, this is spawn. There I am. Like, yeah, I do have a savanna biome, but how the way an armadillo would spawn like here? Like here. I have no clue, and I was like, okay, near a dog, this is fate. So this is ren and this is dog. uh, I love my ren season Hermitcraft season 10 reference. And there's also pig truffle. Ren and dog. Dawg. Spell his name correctly, please. I have like bunch of useless stuff. I don't know what to do with. Oh, yeah, I've got things. I thought about like either. I don't know. I need to like clear up this area. So my plan for my base is gonna be like obviously Ukrainian themed. Uh and it's gonna be like, if you guys know who Cossacks were, um probably not, but like they were like independent warriors and independent like army in Ukraine, and basically they lived in like these, it's called siege, and uh it's like kind of like a city, I guess. Technically, like it had a bunch of stuff, and I want to make something similar. Like, I want to make a bunch of like houses, and I want to like this mountain is pretty much like natural defense, so I want to make like a big gate, and then like a road with like places for like toolsmiths and like uh, places where they eat, and like just houses to live, and like a big church and stuff, but are obviously like also like big storage system. And I want to make like farms, um kind of like below the surface ish. Have no idea. Yeah, sure, you totally have no idea who they are. uh so I'm just kind of like a little bit overwhelmed with what to do. Also, Tiger, bro, I still have an ancient city under my base. I still have an ancient city right under my base. We gotta do the explore one day. It would be fun to do on stream. It would be fun to just like prepare. Oh, that was, wow. That was crazy. Like, okay. It would be fun to just to like prepare a bunch of wool and just like go. But for now, I'm just gonna like, I don't know. I'm just gonna clear this out. I'm free like every evening. I'm not sure when I'm free because bro, what is the lag? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, hold on a second. I don't like this. I might, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna change the music um to something else. I'm gonna change the music because it was YouTube and it's like video, so it's not good. Um Technical difficulty, guys, hold on. Wait, is that the right thing? No, it's not the right thing. That's the right thing. Nikki, hello! Welcome! Hold on. Seaside playlist. I'm not sure if Seaside is what we need. But is there any info when SimpleSMP will open applications again? No clue, genuinely. The form that the form that I checked, that was yeah, that was closed. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to do multiple things at once. What do I community playlists? I don't want the one with AI on the picture. I guess this can do. Probably. There's gonna be something Russian. I'm gonna. Oh no, that's not like. That's songs. I need just like. Stop. No, I don't know. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm trying to. Why am I like slightly overwhelmed with thoughts? Why cannot just log the fucking no? The hell? Okay, that's very loud in my headphones. Let me know if it's like an alright volume for you guys. There, I made it quieter. Is that like barely hearable for y'all, or is it alright? It's an SMP that isn't that simple. Yeah. Can't hear. Give me a second. Oh, right, okay. I know what the problem is. This. Right? No? No. Yes. Can you hear it now? Harley, you're just hydrating me every time. Drink. That's funny. I shall drink it. Buttons. Now we should be good. It didn't stop the it didn't fix it. It didn't fix it. Never mind. It's fine. Water the streamer. I'm not a fucking plant. It would be, bro, it's the concept for like a plant-based PNG tuber person to like hydrate. It's like water the plant. Imagine having like an animation, like little, what is it called? What are you water the plants with? Like the shower thingy. I forgot how it's called. Tamagotchi VTuber, bro, no way, you're actually cooking, bro. Tamagotchi VTuber and like with things that like if if it dies, like, then no stream, or like the stream stops or something. I Imagine, bro. That's an idea. That is an idea. Okay, so I kind of want it to be this level, I guess. So I'm just you guys will have to deal with the blocks the way they disappear. Ultimate donation bait. That's the thing, bro. I'm drawing myself as a fucking. I'm actually exploring this idea. I'm actually gonna explore that idea. I'm actually gonna see if I want to do something like that. Bro, water the streamer and like, yeah, the donations keep me alive. Your money keeps me alive. To be fair, that's not far from the truth. Yes, your money do keep me alive. Bro, if I tell you that, like, today the power was supposed to be on at night, but there was like a power outage throughout the entire night. I woke up and my house was like 15 degrees Celsius inside the house, and it's like -10, like -30, like from -10, -13, like outside. It's not good. It's hella freezing. It's all right now. There is power. There was power, like, it it started to like be turned, like getting turned on and off with, like, not by the schedule. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that, I think. I need that. Like, the it was the, like, the schedule and the way they actually, like, the way the power actually, like, came on and off, it was just, it was not, they did not look the same, like. I don't know how to explain it better. Cal! You just followed! Hi, Cal! Hi, buddy! Thank you for the follow, Emerald. Dude, Cal! We finally got into the stream! Hi! Welcome! First time! Bro, I've been streaming for forever. Where have you been? Where have you been? Why, I have not seen you, like, ever. Why are you mining dirt? I'm terraforming, bro. I'm terraforming. This is terraforming. I want my area to be nicer looking. I don't know, I'm shaping. I've always seen the tweets late. Bro, no! What time is it for you as well? You're like way ahead of me. Isn't it like nighttime for you or something? Mining dirt. Dirt go brr. I was like, if you need dirt and no place you can get it. Yeah, I saw like the tons of millions of chests in your base. Almost 11 p.m. Oh, got a sheep. Yeah, you got a sheep. What you doodling? What you do? There's another giant hole in here. Do I want it covered or do I want to make it a feature? Like, I haven't figured out what I want where. In terms of base, like, placement, like, build placement. I just know, like, I want, like, a giant gate, like, right around, like, from this rock to, like, that side. And I want the dirt to, like, come down. So, like, you see, the mountains have a lot of dirt, like, on them. And I want that gone. So probably I should just, like, chop away from the top. You should totally join Discord server. Join my Discord server, August! Join it! By the way, speaking of, I have not even like started talking about the trip that I had. I met August on the trip. We've met IRL, and we like met for the first time IRL. Uh, Basically, my friend invited me. Like, she just texted me like, "Hey, we're going like to a small town slash village." Like, to be fair, I don't even know if that's a town or a village. It's probably a village because it's smaller than the village I live in. Basically, we're going to a place in the west of Ukraine, like surrounded by mountains. Do you want to come? I'm like, hell fucking yeah, dude. Uh, so yeah, there was 12 people with me included. And I knew only two of them initially, like prior to the adventure, like to the trip. And you know fucking what, bro? The crazy thing is that one of these people was my fucking Twitter mutual, and I didn't know. I met them at the train station, uh, and I was like, your face kind of looks familiar. And yeah, like I thought of like some places where we could have met, like could have seen each other at least. But then like I think the second day of the trip, it was like a 4-day trip. 4 or 5 kind of, including the train rides. Uh like we were like, oh okay, let's exchange socials, and I searched for my Twitter on their phone, and I'm like, wait, you follow me and I follow you, wait, and I go to their profile like, wait, that's hello, that's you. Imagine like just in the wild, like just like meeting your Twitter mutual. But yeah, the trip was insanely nice. I just like I loved every part of it. We were in like not a house. We were in a house, but we only could like access the second floor with like a bunch of rooms. There was a fireplace and stuff, and we like played a bunch of board games. We played Uno, which was very funny because we did the like we did the 6-7 joke with Uno, where like if anybody would like would go with a 6. My god, lot of this is a lot of dirt. This is way too much dirt. I think that's the lag. That's where the lag comes from. But when we play like 6, when anybody played 6, we had to like clockwise switch our hands, like switch our cards with each other. And if we played 7, like the person who played the card could choose who to switch like hands with. That's why like in the middle of the game you could have like you can have like one card on your hand, and then the person would be like, hey, I'm placing 7. I wanna switch with you, and they give you like you give them all your cards, which is 1, and they give you all of their cards, which is like however many. And it was so funny that when we switched, like, no, I was winning, and now I have like a million cards. 12 people on adventure. This sounds like oh man. We went to the forest. We did not have a ring to burn in a volcano, but we did go to a forest, and it was so fucking nice, bro. That forest was amazing. It had a river which was like partially frozen, but like in some places it still wasn't, and you could like if you just stop and like you hear nothing except the like river like flowing, and it was just like, oh my fucking god, that's so fucking cool. I mean, to be fair, Ukrainian art community is not too big. True, but like also when I went to a trip, I didn't know like anyone. I did not expect every single person there to be artists. Again, I only knew 2 people from everybody, like, and I had not been told anything. Bro, we did like little art trades and it was so cool. We did Secret Santa, by the way. Guess who like I think it was Fade that August that I got your name. Like, bro. Yeah, we did a Secret Santa and I got like and I got a sketchbook and I got so many stickers and stuff. And we did like art trades, which I got drawn my beautiful OCs. I shared that on Discord. Noah's clearing snow so we can so we can walk freely. Yeah, at some point, like I wore those like special like skiing pants, which allow you to uh like they're not letting the snow or any like water in. So at some point I just like sat like on my knees in like snow, the snow going like up to my waist, and I just like kind of crawled on the snow so I can clear a path like closer to the river so we can stand there. That was funny because like it wasn't like the pants made it so it wasn't cold like at all. So yeah, wait, I forgot that I have this. I forgot that I can fly. Right. Yes, so I want to kind of like do it even more. Like this entire thing has to go like this. Yeah. I never thought that I will meet someone from Minecraft community this trip. Bro, like imagine my surprise that you also knew about like Minecraft stuff. To be fair, you weren't the only one. Turns out you weren't the only one who knew of Hermitcraft. There was another person who have watched Hermitcraft on that trip. I was my flabbers were gasted as hell. Like what the hell? Like that was I'm not lying when I say this was the first time ever where I've met a person who has watched Hermitcraft. Not just like kind of knows and like knows just like Grian or Mumbo and stuff. Like who actively watched it at some point and know like she watched Impulse. She watched like she knew when I was like saying like yeah Doc and Red and she's like oh I recognize those names. I'm like what? Even though she said it was back in season 7, still like bro, it's literally like the people who know Hermitcraft I've only like seen like in Ukraine after I've already like talked to them on the internet. This is like crazy. Just in the wild. Best experience ever when I'm like saying names and people recognize them. Like, oh my fucking god, I don't sound delusional. I knew about Hermitcraft but never watched it, to be fair. Last 2 days I watched Unstoppable. Bro, you actually watched? You actually started? Bro, tell me everything. Tell me everything. Please tell me everything. Who have you watched so far? 2 days non-stop, it's just what? Okay. To be fair, like, I don't think I'm that good of, like, a promotional person, like, for Hermitcraft, because I don't even know how to, like, how do I explain Hermitcraft to people who've never watched it? Like, I have no idea. Like, the fucking friends playing Minecraft and, like, that's the core of it, but like the people, that's the thing. It's in the people. And the hermits are insane. The hermits are crazy. Hydrate? Okay, you're just drowning me. I'm not met a single person who watched Hermitcraft IRL. I met a friend of my daughter and she told me she watches Hermitcraft since she was a kid. That's crazy to me that people like watch some of the creators like since they were kids. And like for people who grew up with English being their like either first or second language, that's so like I've only started watching like English side of Minecraft YouTube with Hermitcraft in 2020. Ooh, there's bad guys. And it's so laggy. I don't know why is it so laggy. I'm literally the only what? Wait. Hold on. Hold the fuck. Hold the fuck. I've just seen some shit. I've just saw something just now. Did my stream just fucking die? Did my stream just fucking die? What the fuck? What happened? Why is it okay? It died for 1 second. It still fucking died. What the hell? Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna tech stuff. Ba, 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 ba. I have no clue how to fix it. Give me a second. I'm trying to see if... Okay, now it says that bitrate is excellent, but I'm not actually like showing anything. That's the problem. Hmm. Will this break something? No, it didn't. Okay. I don't think it did. Hmm. I've just changed something and I don't know if it will help. If it will do anything. Okay, tell me if you can just like hear me? Think you can. Think it's fine. Right? Can hear. Okay, can see. Can see. Viewable. Viewable. Watchable. Okay. It seems alright for now. We'll see how it'll go. The Minecraft didn't change, I don't think. I think that's the game problem. And not a whatever else problem. Might just lower it even more. Okay. I completely forgot what I was talking about. Something about the trip and the hermit craft. Yeah. Watching Green and Mumbo like on episodes 8 or 9, and Green my first few episodes. Hell yeah! Good choices. Amazing choices, bro. I love Mumbo so much. I love Grian as well, but he has always been, for me, just like a guy I watch on background and I'm not like hyper obsessed with. He's just a cool guy. Not just a guy, cool guy, but guy. And Mambo is like one of my like big inspos and just motivation, because the way he went through his YouTube journey and just generally, ooh, zombie villager, cool. I don't think I need you. Just generally his journey is like so fucking inspiring. Just watching him since 2020 has been just like, bro, get the fuck out of here. I love Mumbo. He's so silly. Mumbo and Scar are a huge inspiration to me. Yeah, Scar as well, dude. A lot of vermits are like huge inspos, to be fair. But I also want to watch Ren, and this guy, what's his name? He has like a really goofy, silly avatar, I'm not sure. Explain the silly avatar? Goofy, silly, like the main color of it, maybe? Like colorful clown and skin. Oh, Joel, do you mean Smallish Beans? He's kind of rainbowy this season. Smallish Beans, Joel. I have not watched his season 11 yet, but I was like, every time with Joel, it's like, for me personally, his content is mostly not really my thing. Like, at some point it just kind of got boring, but also it's kind of like addictive in the same way as well, and I feel weird. Like, it's boring yet addictive. Like, what the what? Yeah, Beans, okay. Yeah, he's kind of going for like Rainbow Factory shit this season, as far as I've seen. But this season, I just watch whatever Hermit uploads and shows up on my page. Oh, that's a good way. Also, August Randog, best choice. Like, watch that guy, support that dog. He's so cool. He's so awesome. He's so uppy. My beautiful 40-something middle-aged man baby girl. The guy, the speaks of the guy who knows about my existence. Watching Joel's Minecraft 2 week phase, but for watching Hermitcraft. Okay, I think my brain just completely like froze it while I was reading that. I'm sorry. For this season, I watched less Hermits than I've watched before, which is kind of sad, but I'm just like I'm not even able to keep up with the like the ones that I am watching. So I'm probably gonna just later in the season, when if I have more time, I'm gonna start watching the people that I've kind of postponed. Which is sad, because like I miss watching Scar. I'm not watching him at this point. I'm not watching Impulse. I'm not watching Cleo. Like, I really want to watch. I'm not watching Joel. Like, I want to see what the hell is going on with the freaking Rainbow Factory. I want to watch them, but it's just like sometimes there's just so many videos I cannot even watch. Yeah, the people I am watching. Watch Etho, Beatus, and Pearl, not biased. Yeah, bro, watch Etho. Watch Etho slap. Watch Etho slap propaganda and beat ups if you want like beauty, if you want something very really like beautiful, if you want and silly at the same time. He's so silly, he's so freaking goofy. But like in like a he's beat ups is like goofy in like a calm way. Like I don't know even how to explain it. He's not like tee-hee kind of goofy. He's just like he's just dad, but like cool kind of dad. As he even has a name as a dog, and I dog too. We're almost siblings. Hell yeah! Ren dog and August dog. Hell fucking yeah. I've been watching Ether Ren try to keep up with Falls. I feel old because I had energy to watch more than two hermits simultaneously back in season 5 and 6. Season 5 and 6, I haven't even watched those. No, I've watched season 6 only from Green. I joined when season 7 just started. And I think the like gap between season 7 and 8 were like big enough, so I watched season 6. Really want to watch beat-ups and Cleo's theme this season is intriguing to me. I want to see what they do. To be fair, I don't even like know Cleo's theme. I don't even know what Cleo is like doing this season. This feels sad. I feel very sad. Can I quit my job to and get money for watching Hermitcraft? To be fair, I like my job, but it's just like I have no time. No time. Really recommend Zeta for those who just start watching Hermitcraft. I have been telling myself to start watching Zeta since season 7, since that time that Grian and Zed swapped bases for that base swap. I was like, ooh, Zedov seems like somebody that I would like to watch. And I still have not fucking just watched him. I watched the, Is That Sheep Looking at Me, thing that he did in last season. But that's pretty much it. That's about it. And just like, bro. Can I just have time to watch? Bro, the XB thing, the thing with XB this season, the Fed XB, makes me want to watch XB more. Like, can I just watch every single Hermit? I might start just watching every single Hermit. And Wells as well. I want to watch Wells so much because he's just like genuinely so cool. He built a Ukrainian flag in season 9's world. And he's just generally cool, and I want to watch more of it, but started Zed this season. This is when I started watching Zed. Is the sheep looking at me? Watch Zed, he's fun. I know that he's fun. Oh, emerald. Another emerald. 2 emeralds. Cool. Lucky. I think that's a sign to watch Zed. 2 emeralds. 2 emeralds, it's like rare, right? Okay, how's that? Okay. Okay, it's shaping down. Yeah, I think I want like this dirt all Enderman. This dirt gone, so it's like a passage from here. So I want this part kind of gone as well, so it's like a road kind of thing. Maybe I keep some of the things. I don't know. And yeah, maybe like I want to like a build here, like kind of like an outpost kind of thing. So if this is a gate, I want like some like builds here for people like to like chill and rest and stuff. Kinda, I guess. Or I guess that like it's gonna be like kind of diagonal, probably. So it's the outpost is gonna be here, but I want like a building like over here. Let me fly there and kind of like mark it. What am I doing? So yeah, like there. I'm just gonna clear out like a wall of dirt. Just for me to remember that I want things here. Random Ukrainian word, valiza. Which, I know that you know what that means, but for everybody else is, a suitcase. A luggage. Valiza. Yeah. Ah! I forgot that the beacon effect. Oh, shit. I should have, like, a stack of stone. Yeah. I should have just stone. Okay. Kind of here I want to build something. Oh, bye Dominic, see ya! Every time I start watching Wells, he makes his disappearing act. I'm scared to jinx. Oh no, yeah. Wells is very real. Like, I've watched his video on, like, ADHD experience, and he worded it in a very good way. Like, I stole his wording that, like, it's not like his wording, but, like, it's all, like, people have been describing. I just realized that this golem, like, kind of holding Pyro's head. uh it's that, like, when with ADHD, when you hyperfixate on something, you kind of like gain a superpower and like to do a lot of things. And when the fixation is gone, then the superpowers are gone, and you're just like normal, or like even less than normal. Sometimes it feels like. Yeah, I stole that from Wells. What am I watching? I'm mainly watching Ren and Doc this season, plus Grian, Mumbo, Etho Beat-Ups. Who else? Tango, obviously, bro. Tango's decked out work, bro. How? I'm barely managing to terraform this dirt, and man is like grinding fucking the best minigame in Minecraft survival ever. Is that everybody who I'm watching right now? This feels like that's it. Which is sad, which makes me sad. It's way too little. I need to watch more. I need to watch everybody. I need to watch False. I need to watch Scar. I need to watch Cleo. I need to watch Pearl. I need to watch Gem. Aww. One part of me is like, when I was watching season 7, it's pretty much like Hermitcraft is pretty much you pick whoever is a main character in your like eyes, and everybody else is kind of like side characters. Like for at least it was like that for my 2020 brain, when I just discovered like, what the hell, you can watch the same thing from multiple POVs with different experience. Like that was Hermitcraft to me. It was so new, but it's still like I was still like, oh yeah. Pretty much the guy I'm watching is the main character, and everybody else is like side characters. And when in season, it was either 9 or 10, I think it was season 10, when I was just like, oh, I'm watching too many people. It feels like too many main characters. I feel like some of them I need to keep as side characters. But now my brain is like, no, I actually want to know what happens with everybody. I actually want to know what everybody is doing. I might just like, I legit might just like go to uh the Hermitcraft website and start just watching freaking everybody. There we go. So we don't burn our ears with Enderman noises. Bang. XP. I was so invested in Exile stuff last season. Yeah, the Exile! It was so funny because Dog just built that machine that was able to teleport you to, like, the world border. And the hermits were like, yes, plot. The arc. Big story arc unlocked. Video will help me so much in understanding myself. I'm so grateful for him for making it. Yeah! This is why, like, making videos and just, like, not even making videos, just talking about your experience with things that you feel like are just, like, regular part of your life. It helps for people who, like, struggle with some of these things. It just helps to know that you're not alone and to help, like, navigate yourself, you know? Because people have been talking so much about ADHD and other mental disabilities, I've managed to figure out some things that just help me just go through my daily life better, you know? This music is kind of chill. It's kind of a vibe. And so I think I will have to go to the villager trading hall to get more carrots. Which means I'm gonna... like... I'm gonna have to get emeralds in some way. It's rainy. No, why is it rainy? No, not that. Why is it rainy? Okay, I'm trying to do the path, right? Yeah. I'm like checking a million times to see if what I'm doing is like actually what I want to do. Small thing of Evan starting his streams and videos, ladies and gentlemen, and those who identify otherwise. Like, I have no clue what pronouns I use. But I just like that small thing that probably people don't care about. Yeah. These like things as well with like wording and stuff. And just like people saying things and you just go like, haha, that's me, yay! And it's just like, it matters, you know? Even if it's just like so small. La, 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 la. Dirt. Yeah, I legit hope like my stream is watchable with all the things. Random Ukrainian word for you, kvitka. Flower. I just say whatever comes to my mind. Just say things and hope I say something right. Meat flour? What? Where? Meant? What? What? Where does the meat come from? Just flour. Kvitka. I don't know. I think I just really badly misheard. That happens. That happens. Don't worry. Hearing is hard. Comprehending sounds is hard. And speaking is hard as well. And I want to tell you guys a tiny story from my work today. So for those of you who don't know, I work at a kindergarten, and my group is like the the tiniest, the littlest of kids. They're like from 1 to 3 years old. Some of them cannot speak yet, or like they can make sounds and stuff, which sounds like words, but you have to actually like look in to try and understand them. There's this one girl who, to be fair, she's probably like autistic or some kind of neurodivergent. Um, but she just like either like refuses to learn to speak because it doesn't interest her or something, but like she cannot speak really yet. Like she does noises, she does like yes and no, but like otherwise she just like kind of like doesn't really care. uh but like recently she started like making like copying everybody but in her own way. Like instead of like somebody is just like saying like and talking, uh and she just like uh copying that, but she just goes like so adorably funny. Like she's like talking, but she just goes like and it's just like, it's just her kind of like playing. She's not like actually trying to communicate with that. She's just like copying whatever she's like hearing. And it is so just like, I love her. uh Oh yeah, yeah, my chat is English only for the purpose of, first of all, yeah, moderation. Because my only mod doesn't really know Ukrainian yet, but like also I don't want to push Evie too hard, and I just like I can barely focus on all the things I am doing right now. Like if I need to process both languages at the same time, my brain will just explode. So English only. You're learning, but it's hard to find time. Bro, learning takes like years. It's fine. It's literally alright. I wanted like I have been wanting to learn sign language for like probably over 7 years or something. And I've barely started. I've barely touched it. Mainly because I have no one to practice it with, which like I understand that no matter how much I learn, I will forget a lot of stuff pretty easily if I don't have anybody to practice with. Speaking of sign language, bro, have any of y'all watched The Dragon Prince? Have any of y'all watched and or care about spoilers of The Dragon Prince? Because I've started watching it like when it came out, like when the first season aired. And then I watched like season 2 and season 3 before the full scale invasion. Then I watched season 4 and then I kind of just stopped. I kind of forgot about it existing. And now I decided to like rewatch it and finish, and brother, I love this. This is such a stupid show, but it's so fucking good, bro. I want to watch, but I haven't yet. Okay, so I will not like spoil details, but like some of the things that they did, like it has humor for like 12-year-olds sometimes. Like sometimes it just like does stupid shit, which I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever, 6'7", my guy, yeah. But like some of the plot lines are so like in the, I'm not gonna specify, but in the later season they started developing the characters, like making them more complicated, kind of. Because that's how humans are, where with every experience they kind of like change and grow, but sometimes those changes and those like growths are so like strange and complicated with everything going on. And I just love the way that it's going, even though like some of the characters do like some stupid shit in my opinion. Or just have like stupid opinions and views on things. uh but I still like, wow, okay. And I'm actually curious, I have no idea how it will end. Because it's like, oh, they're doing a good thing. Oh, bad thing happens. Oh, another good thing happens. Oh, another bad thing happens. And you just like this constant ups and downs. And it just like, it's so good. Genuinely. Started learning sign language this year. Hell yeah! Bro, good luck. I hope you succeed, because like I feel like sign language it's such an underrated thing in general, because not only you can communicate with people with hearing disabilities, but it's just also a cool way to communicate. Like when I'm just out of words, where I have like zero energy to just speak, sometimes I'm so out of energy that a person like asking to repeat something can make me just scream in anger. Like I can become pissed, because not because of them, because they did something, but because I have just so like no energy to talk, and you like I have like a limited amount of words that I can say, that I just explode. And sign language can help with that. Sign language can help with communicating on like distances, when like, you know, when you're sitting in a like large group of people and there's like a lot of noise going around, and you want to like communicate with a person sitting kind of like a little bit away from you, but like still in a visible distance, and you're just like looking at each other, and you're like saying stuff, and you're like, what have you said, can you repeat that louder? And it's just like annoying as hell, plus ears hurt. With sign language that can be changed, like even simple things like asking like, hey, you okay? Yeah, I'm good, like something like that. Even it's just like such a cool thing. I legit think sign languages, like basic sign languages, should be learned at school. And it's also like good like hand finger movement practice, because like it's, I'm not sure how to call this in English. It's milka motorika in Ukrainian, and it's just like small motorics. Like, I fucking no idea how to translate that, but it's just like it's the movements of your like fingers pretty much. Uh and it just like helps the brain, kind of like when you move your fingers slash hands a certain way, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, neural activation is some in some kind of way, like it's good for brain. So like just like speaking in sign language, it's just like it's just good in every single way. Find motor skills. Oh, okay, find motor skills then. Not exercises, it's just like, yeah. Okay, I will trust you with fine motor skills. I wish you can learn it, but I'm not sure with who I can practice with. August, buddy, move somewhere closer to Kiev, and then we can talk. Slash sign. To be fair, I don't even know where you live. You like, you're just like told about like going to so many different places. I kind of forgot like where where you. Okay, fine motor skills, good. Then I have trusted, and I have trusted for like good, whatever. Words are hard. Anyway. uh yeah, when I get home from school, when I was younger, I'd have no energy to talk. If I could sign, I would be so much happier. Exactly. But it's another thing, right? Like if you just To be fair, you can. I was about to say, like, if you have nobody to, like, if you just use sign language and nobody would understand you, there's gonna be no point. But you can force people to learn sign language by only using sign language, which I think is so fucking. It would be so fucking funny. Like, imagine you're just like refusing to speak and only use sign language. And people are just like, yeah, I just gotta deal with that. Oh, sleepy time. Okay, Carl. Thank you for coming. Hell yeah. Sleepy time. Good night. I was living in Europe a lot, but now I live in Dnipro, and I will move to Frankivsk in a few weeks. Yeah, so like a million miles away from me. Gotcha. To be fair, I have visited Dnipro a bunch, but I can't remember, like, I visited Frankivsk as well. I've been to, like, Frankivsk region. But I haven't really, like, been actually to the city much. I've kind of been to, like, one hotel when I was, like, I don't know, like 11 or something. And, like, a tiny bit older, I've went to the region where, I can't even call them distant relatives. They're relatives of my father's ex-wife, which kind of family, but like not blood related. But we visited them as well, and that's the only Frankivsk experience that I got, which is a good experience. I loved it. Like, experiencing Christmas in the regions, like in the west regions of Ukraine, that's like peak experience. That's just absolute cinema. I love Ukrainian Christmas. Wait, isn't there a different sign language for each country? Which one are you referring to? Well, I want to learn Ukrainian sign language specifically. But yeah, as far as I know, there's like a bunch of different sign languages. Yeah, different for each language. Which is like fair. I also like my only language, like my main language goals for now, because I have learned throughout my life like many languages. My main goals is to learn like Ukrainian Sign Language and Crimean Tatar language. The other languages are kind of like optional, but would be cool if I could like speak. Because recently I have gotten on my For You page, sometimes I get like videos about Ukraine, about like news or like something about Ukraine in different languages, like in German and Polish. And I recently got one in French, and like I've learned French in middle school. I think for like 5 years I've learned it, I think. Uh, and I can't say I was good at it, but I surely cannot speak it, but kind of understand just like a tiny bit. And that video, I I kind of understood. I understood what he was talking about. I understood the points that he made. I did not understand everything, but it was like about the similarities of like Russian and Ukrainian, and how people are saying like, oh, it's basically the same language, and he was comparing that like uh I think like French and Italian or something have like similarity of like, I don't know, like 75%. The numbers that I'm saying are kind of made up. I'm just trying to remember. But basically like Ukrainian and Russian, like percentage wise, is like uh their similarity is like 60%, which is like less than some of the European languages. And he was saying how like if a Ukrainian person would speak Ukrainian, if Ukrainian and like Belarusians, they would like we could fluently understand Belarusian like without needing to learn it, and how if like a Russian person heard us speaking, they would not understand us. And now that entire video was in French, and I understood what he was talking about, and I was so like actually surprised that I still have some French knowledge in my brain somehow. So the languages have similar roots. I don't think Russian and Ukrainian have similar roots. I think Ukrainian was just assimilated way too much, to the point that it became like very close to Russian. Because it was banned and assimilated over like 100 something times by Russians. So like we were either forced to speak Russian or forced to like changed like our words, vocabulary, phonetics were kind of like they like got assimilated like to I'm not sure how to like basically yeah changed so it became closer to Russian. So if that all didn't happen, I bet like they would be like unrecognizable from like people would hear them and go like, oh yeah, those like languages that don't like I don't know, they're just completely two different languages. I don't know what you're talking about. Which they are now, but it's just because of the history people think that they're the same language. Have a question, how do you learn a language well? Is it just practice? First, good teacher. The teacher that actually wants to make you feel like you make progress and doesn't like doesn't make you feel like you're like worthless piece of shit that like will never be able to learn this language. When you know enough words, personal motivation, like for me with English, it was like, yeah, I had a good English teacher that like her lessons were pretty fun, the tasks were okay, it was going pretty well, like in terms of like, yeah, I didn't like, if I skipped couple lessons I could be able to get back on track if I try, you know. So that, then yeah, practice with that. Once you actually like know like how to read, how to like sound, how to work with sounds, yeah, like learning vocabulary by practicing like different topics with different like themes, picking like different themes. Then personal motivation in terms of like, okay, when I knew enough English to kind of like understand basic speech, I started playing a game which was either like Korean, English, or Spanish. And like I had literally no choice but to play it in English. And that made me practice more because I wanted to play that game. I wanted like it's just like it was a thing that I liked. Like I really liked that game. Mystic Messenger, by the way, if anybody knows it. And I just like I got really into it and I was like, okay, yeah, I practiced that. Then I started watching I was like, okay, if I know enough language, if enough of the language that I can like comprehend the things that like people are saying to me, kind of, or like via text or speech, I can watch like movies with subtitles of my language, of the language that I fluently understand. But in the dub, like with English, it was easy because a lot of movies are like originally English. Like they're originally in English. But watching them with like subtitles, back then I started obviously was Russian. Right now it's like Ukrainian subtitles. Like if I watch with that, like that's yeah, like I can read what like I can understand them by reading, but I also like hear the way that these words are like these phrases are in English. Kind of like that. And then it comes to practicing actually speaking. This is like again either a teacher or friends who also know the language. My first legit speaking exercises, like outside of school, were just me and my friend randomly, for no reason, decided to like switch our conversation to English. And it was just like, yeah, we understand each other perfectly in Ukrainian. Like, why would we do that? Just for fun, we just started speaking in memes, and suddenly our whole conversation is in English. And sometimes we would go like back to like, we forget words and then we switch back to Ukrainian. Like, how the fuck do I say that again in English? And but yeah, it's like kind of like that. So it's based on my experience, but if you want to start learning a language, I guess like a good teacher and like good practice, it's just like, yeah, it's you start with a good teacher. Apps like Duolingo and other things can make you like have like a bit like of understanding, what like prepare you for what's coming, but I don't think that's like, I don't think you can actually learn language by yourself. You gotta learn it with somebody. Hmm. Yeah, it's harder to do with languages that are barely spoken, yeah, like in your case, Evie. Like for us at least, like practicing Ukrainian like in my time wasn't as hard because like, for example, if we go to a cinema, all the movies are in Ukrainian. Like I don't think we went to like a movie that was in Russian, like in if we went to like a cinema ever since I was a kid. Like I don't think that was a thing, like at all. So the dub did exist, like I was surrounded by Ukrainian pretty much, like advertisements, TV, school. There were people speaking it daily, but like not too many, but it was still around. I love the detail that Ukrainian can understand Russian, but Russians can understand Ukrainians. Yeah, I think, to be fair, I think if we weren't forced to learn Russian, I think we probably would not have been able to understand Russians either. Or like only partially. Like, for example, for me with Polish, it's kind of tough for me to understand Polish, just by hearing it. But kind of like if I listen hard enough and I actually really try to understand, then I can. But like maybe it would be the same with Russian, like we would just not be able to understand one another. Gaelic exists in Ireland, but mostly in background. Like yeah, I mean like the more like modern stuff. Oh shit! Oh no, it's not the same. That's not the portal I need. Like I don't know if you like. Do you have like movies or like books? School English experience was average, but I learned barely enough to watch with subtitles, and then I started watching YouTube almost season 5, funnily enough, and I got to where I am now with time. Yeah, like, as well, you can't just fake knowing a language. I legit, bro, look me close in the eyes. I legit like think that the fake it till you make it mentality is one of the best ways like you can go about your life. Because if you fake knowing that, okay, at some point in time I watched so much anime with subtitles, so Japanese, that I could mimic Japanese in my head, perfectly knowing that whatever I am thinking, whatever like the words that I'm mimicking in my head, that's not Japanese, that is gibberish. But it sounds close enough that my brain like kind of like, okay, yeah, that sounds like Japanese. Uh So, like, just because I've watched so much anime that I, like, remembered how it sounds like. You know those, like, videos where, like, this is how insert language sounds like to people who don't know it, right? Like, that's kind of what happened. That's kind of how I, like, how my brain started, like, doing the things with Japanese. Just because I heard it enough to know how to mimic it, how it sounds. So, like, you can just start watching start consuming media in whatever language you want, and slowly you will realize, like, okay, I'm actually learning some stuff. Because, like, one of the, like, uh answering the question again, like, what's the best way to learn a language? Inserting yourself in that language. And, like, for a lot of people, like, travel, like, living abroad or, like, traveling for a long time, if they spent enough time with a group of people, like, who speak a certain language, that person can, like, start understanding whatever they're saying, like, at least partially, because you just start hearing it all around you, and it's just like you start to pick up some, like, words or phrases, and your brain starts to, like, connect the dots. Oh, this means that, or this kind of can mean that, without knowing the translation of that, without knowing what those actually are. I still, like, some of the phrases that I use in English, I have zero clue how to translate them in Ukrainian, but I use them because I heard them in context, and now my brain understood what they meant without, like, translating them. This is like when you know that you know the language well, when you realize that some things that in that language you understand but cannot translate. This is, I think, the sign that you know a language well, when you can understand things but you cannot translate them. Because for a lot of things there's no translations, it's meanings. Some things have translations, yeah, sure, but, like, a lot of things, they have meanings but not translations. And it's hard to translate a word if there's no such concept in another language. I've used this example a lot, but the word "рідний" in Ukrainian, like, there's no good analogy of this concept in English, because it is kind of just rooted into, like, Ukrainian experience, that English people didn't really have that, so English language doesn't have this concept, but Ukrainians do, because Ukrainian had this experience, so they created a word for that. So there became a word for it. And, like, that's why learning languages can be hard, because there are, like, just concepts that some people cannot grasp, because in their language that concept doesn't exist, because their country had different experience, and so, like, there was just no need for that word or phrase or whatever in their language, you know. Also, I love how this is starting to look. Yeah, I still will shape the mountains as well. And I think I'm gonna move the beacon uh closer, like, this way, probably, like, here. Cause I will want to shape the mountain away a little bit. I did that. I understand a lot of languages where I live, and I keep scaring a friend when I respond to it. Oh, that's cool. Translate a lot of work for my coworkers, but when I read myself, I don't at all. Yeah, yeah, I feel that. Maybe now I'm better than I think, but I never gave anyone to speak. Have okay. Movies and books that I've been translating to Gaelic, but there's not easy to come across unless you seemed out. Few amount of mediums made as Gaelge originally. Okay, that's cool. That's actually cool. That's cool that like there's still things that like are made now with the language. You know. Okay, and the beacon itself. No. Saro, hello. Welcome in. Okay, my brain just kind of froze. I kind of finished my trail of thoughts and I'm just like empty. How are you? I'm good. Luckily, guys, y'all have manifested. I don't want to jinx it, but the power have stayed on for an hour and 30 minutes at least. So that's amazingly good. That's insanely good. I would love to play a game as Gale, but funnily enough, Minecraft is the only one that I know to have the language. That's sad. That is very sad. And Minecraft, like, yeah, Minecraft has like just bazillion amount of languages. Which is like funny because it has like some it has hold on. Languages. Yeah, there it is. Halitska. It's like a dialect, I think, in Ukrainian, which like I'm not making fun of it. It sounds cool in some words, but in some other words, it sounds just funny because it feels like Ukrainian. Yeah, it is Ukrainian. But it's also like kind of like doesn't sound like a like because I've grown up on like what is it? Uh Literature Ukrainian you can call it. And it's just like so funny because multiplayer it's like I forgot what it is. Hold on. Відлучитися. So I don't know. I know you guys cannot understand it, but just like бавитися самому, бавитися з колегами. I just like it just I know that you guys will not understand it. Like some of you will, but it sounds so funny like бавитися з колегами. Like I don't know, it's just please. I love that. Uh, Глядання багато бабок на вашій локальній сітці. I just, bro, this is peak. I wanna, oh, hello? Why cannot I join? Не вдалося знайти неважна сесія. What? Hello? Why can I? Why is SimpleSMP not working now? Hold on. Let me go back to English. Let me go back to English. Perhaps playing Minecraft in Ukrainian will help me learn. Yes, yes, that's also a thing. When I was talking about like consuming media in a certain language, one of the things that is important is try consuming media you know in a new language. Like one of the first things that I remember doing when I realized that I actually can watch stuff in English is rewatching Lord of the Rings, which like I know by heart at this point. Like I really love it. Why would restarting your game and launcher? Sure, bro. Like whatever. Fuck you, man. Also, I wanted to move chat a little bit like this, something, whatever. Let's restart Minecraft. Oh, I already have it open, whatever. Oh. Watch me become professional Western Ukrainian dialect after moving. Yeah, you gotta teach me. Бавитися з колегами. Like, I'm just like... Yeah. Surrounding several languages you learn. Yeah, exactly. Surrounding several languages that you learn. If I try playing in German, I'm afraid I have a stroke trying to understand which part of the ginormous word means that stuff. Yeah. That is fair. Why is it Minecraft loading? Is Minecraft loading? I think it's loading. That makes a lot of sense, as yeah, I know the names of everything in Minecraft really well. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know the blocks, you know how to play the game. Like, if you're watching a movie that you know, like, yeah, you know the plot, you know the characters, you know what they're gonna do, you're just, like, hearing it another way. You already know what the thing that they're saying means, but now you learn it in another language. Like, if you watch a movie and you hear, like, you know that the character is gonna say, let's go, right? So you watch a movie and the character goes like, oh yeah, let's go. But now if you watch it in another language, you still see the same scene, but now you hear, oh hey, ходімо. Something like that, right? Like, you have never heard this phrase before, but like, because you see, there's a visual indication of that stuff, like, oh yeah, like, I know what they're gonna do, I know what the guy's gonna say, but now you hear it in another language, and your brain kind of, like, remembers that. Should play Minecraft in Ukrainian more. I feel like it'll help me remember how to speak properly, because at this point I use more English than Ukrainian in my life. That's so fucking real! Bro, speaking Ukrainian has been so tough because I use more English daily. On, like, social media is fully English for me. 90%, okay. And then I only speak Ukrainian, like, at work and with my mom, which is, like, very simple stuff, right? And it's just like English, I speak English way so often that I just, like, sometimes forget how to use Ukrainian, and I use, like, English phrases instead, and it's easy. It's normal when people around you know English well enough to understand what you're talking about. But if not, then it becomes silly because you have no idea how to say some stuff. It's nighttime. Where is my place? It's laggy. Why did the music stop? Did the playlist die? It's me with Swedish. I don't have anywhere I can speak Swedish except when my family calls. Yeah. Hold on, let me check the music. No, it's still going. Okay. Never mind. It just got quiet for a second. More creeper. Oh man. Yeah. Good shot. Okay. That other guy's. Where is that guy? I am so good with the bow when I'm not lagging. Like, I do use Ukrainian pretty often, don't get me wrong, but, like, it's still... Because it's still a language that I did not speak from birth, I still struggle a little bit. But, like, what helps me is my principle. Like, sometimes I forget the words. Oh, fuck. You fucking scared me. Sometimes I forget the words in Ukrainian, but I remember it in Russian. So I just, like, ask. I don't care. I ask, what is that word in Ukrainian again? And I say it in Russian, like, and I don't just, like, the person the person I was speaking with understands me now that I said the word in Russian. But I'm still, like, I will not continue the conversation until I remember slash Google slash the person gives me an answer on how that word sounds in Ukrainian. Because I like need to remember it for the future conversations. Fucking bastard. Another one? Come on. Bro. Okay. Need to remember the word for future conversations. So, like, if I just will go the easy way and use the Russian instead, like, why not just fucking continue speaking Russian at this point? Like, what's the point? No. I want to stop using Russian for that exact reason. I need to remember more words in Ukrainian. That's why whenever I speak and I forget a word, I will find what that word means on that spot, even if it takes me like a couple minutes. Then just like continue the language I don't want to speak anymore. Dude, I need to hop off to go eat somewhere. It was so nice here. I hope you're here soon. Thank you for joining, August, and thank you for donating as well. That was super kind of you. Hope you have a good meal and hope to see you later too. Bye bye. Play modern Minecraft mostly, but most mods don't understand Ukrainian translations. Fair. I technically play modded, but the mods that I use, they are not like. Well, to be fair, I do play in English, so why does that fucking matter? um. Okay. Uh, okay. Sorry guys, I'm locked in a little bit. Just stopped yapping. Another thing that I kind of noticed that I want to try to just like navigate better is that my work requires a lot of talking, so it can be a little bit draining to continue talking on stream, but I also like it's just the point of okay, I need to like understand when to just like when I don't actually need to talk and I can just like um continue without it. Because sometimes I just like stop, like I just talk, and then I'm like, wait, I could have just shut up and it would work, would be more efficient even. I'm talking about my job, like with the kids. Sometimes like talking only makes it worse. I think gold ingot works. I think sometimes talking makes it worse in terms of like, yeah, the kids will just not care. But if you use like less words but have more meaning in them, they tend to like listen more. Oh, bye, Sorrow. We just free. Oh no, I'm sorry. Hope you have a good time. Bye bye. See you later. I think this is a decent progress, to be fair. It's kind of like taking a shape. Like, yeah, now it's just like kind of more mountain, but I want to like shape it more. Like, I want to like clear this a little more, a little better. Make us maybe even go like inside. So like this mountain, like make this mountain like be gone completely. Kind of. And it's gonna be easy with the beacon. I love haste too. I mean, this practical, uh, I mean, this particular game looks like you can only have map for mods. Not be so distracting if you switch to Ukrainian. Just couple button knows half a game. Yeah. When it's half a game, that becomes like difficult because like comprehending two languages is tough. Like at the same time, comprehending two different languages. When you need to do it like constantly, not just like one sentence at a time, like oof. Dirt. What are y'all's favorite block in Minecraft? Because I don't think I have one. I think I have like a bunch of blocks that I like. But I don't think I have a favorite. Whenever somebody asks me that, my first thoughts are either like mangrove, everything mangrove, or mud, bricks, and the like mud. But I don't think they're like the favorite, you know. If you're gonna play Minecraft in Gilgir Ukrainian after the stream, amazing. Hell yeah. And just practice your reading skills, you know. That's a cool thing to do. You could also enable a narrator and they're gonna narrate it for you. But to be fair, narrator for me personally is just annoying. I know it's like a feature for disabled people, so I don't like I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. It's just like okay. It's a not for me feature. Because I use the I disabled them now, but I use closed captions. Because sometimes like seeing the text like oh there's a sound thing here, it just like better because like with my ADHD I do have like comprehension problems. Like with for me it's mainly reading and sometimes like sounds and words. Sometimes it's hard for me to process some of the things I either read or something that is said to me. So it's easy to have like if I need to listen, then it's cool to have text of that alongside, you know. Or if I need to read, it's also nice with somebody narrating what is like audiobooks. I cannot really listen to audiobooks, but I think I've been listening to them wrong. I feel like it would be cool listening to audiobooks while reading a book. While physically reading. I think that would be a way for me, but I haven't really tried that yet because I just was like, oh well, audiobooks don't really work for me, and I kind of didn't bother. I really love Shrieker. Okay, I understand liking them, but like favorite block? Really? I really like whole tough block lineup based. I have a favorite, but I love calcite. Yeah, calcite. The wire one around geode. Yeah, it is a good block. I wish there was more like things that you can use it for. Variations of calcite or something. Calcite stairs or whatever. Narrator won't be able to pronounce things correctly though. I'm not sure. It might. But yeah. it's like um putting whatever text you need to be spelled in like Google Translate, and you understand that like some of the things will not be pronounced correctly. It's badass, Danya. Sure, it also screams at you when you walk near. I love skulk sensors more than the shrieker. Shrieker's sound is kind of annoying, but the skull sensor is just like, ooh, tingly. I love Skulk as well, bro. I need to make like more builds with Skulk. I'm like Cub fan season 10 base? Yeah, based. Skulk. I love like integrating. I love that like previously like in Minecraft community there was like corruption with like End, or like Herobrine stuff, and now like the corruption is Skulk. Like people just like go like, yeah, corruption, Skulk, perfect. And it's so cool. I love like corruption, Skulk corruption aesthetic. Skulk is such a unique block. Yeah, I really love the ancient city. I To be fair, I might start a Minecraft world where I like just in survival um rebuild an ancient city. Like clear it of out of like of the danger, and then um make it like be pretty again. It would be a cool project. Like not like reimagine it, but like kind of just like I love with things that I build, I love having a base for it. Like for example in Sims, right? In Sims games, I never really bought like an empty plot. I always got like a plot with the house existing, and then like I remade it to whatever I like. But I had like a base, right? So having a base with like the ancient city ruins will be cool because yeah, I can just like plonk whatever I feel like on top. And I feel like I need to collect all the stone. Oh, what did I throw out? What did I throw? Oh, it was my crafting tables. Oh, I threw them out again. There we go. No, I wanna like that. Like that. And I'm. I have a question for chat. What do you guys uh, do while watching the stream? I'm curious about that as well. What are you guys doing, the lurkers? Unlurk for a second to tell us what are you up to. Evie's drawing, nice. Man, I need to draw. I need to draw. Okay, I don't like how it's looking at the moment, but it's a trust the process kind of thing. Kind of cut it very straightforward. I need to place blocks now. I need to also cover up the holes, but I need to place storages then to not be as good times with Scar. To be fair, I feel like this might be another day problem. The tomorrow Nuno problem. I'm just gonna get a new shulker box for the stones and such. I need a sorting system, but I want to make like a copper golem one. Where were the... Okay, here. Whatever. I might have put them in the ender chest. Yeah, I did. Whoop. Cross stitching. Oh, that's so cool. Whoop. And up the render distance a little bit so that I can talk about my base a bit. Bloop. Oh, that's a little too much. Oh, that's undo, not apply. Okay, so this is kind of how my base looks like at the moment, like my area. So yeah, I want to have like a gate here with the road going like this way, looping around like a little bit like this way. And going here, there's gonna be like a center here. I'm gonna probably raise it up. I don't want to be, and I want it to be like on this level. I want it to be like raised up a little. And then probably like here is gonna be a church. And probably like this way I want my storage. Right? It would be cool to have like a storage building on top of here and below kind of like a mine entrance, but also like I'm not sure if I want like again, I want it to be like maybe this level. So there's not gonna be like this ravine thing. It's not gonna be here, so I'm not sure if that's gonna work. Maybe a mine entrance like over here and then going down because I have a bunch of stuff underneath me. There's an entrance here. Yeah. So we'll have to like make it smooth and like remove a bunch of dirt from these mountains and make it more like kind of like this, like you know, I don't know how to explain that. Narrator doesn't work in Ukrainian. Fuck, that's sad. Very excited to see how this base turns out. Don't get your hopes up. It's gonna be a long project. I've tried to make like a Ukrainian village like multiple times and I failed after building like a house or a couple houses. So, yeah. So far, the majority of my bases just looks like this. I have a problem with motivation and keeping up playing Minecraft after like entering a new world, so I just hope this sticks. I just hope that the SMP isn't gonna end tomorrow and the world will not end tomorrow. I'm gonna put you like here, so that I know that you're the stone stuff. Fake it till you make it. Fake motivation. I don't think that's very good for your mental health, but you know, I did say what I said, that this is like one of the best ways to go about your life, so I guess fake the motivation. uh but yeah, it's 2 hours mark and I feel kind of like drained a little bit, so I'm just gonna go eat now. My mom cooked some yummy stuff and there's still some power, so I'm gonna end also not also end the stream, but I'm gonna finish the Dragon Prince after the stream. I have just a couple episodes left. I think I have like 4 or 3 left, and I want to finish it today, even if it means staying up till midnight. Um, yeah, yeah. I love the Dragon Prince. I'm really curious about how it's gonna end. I've been very obsessed with it lately, and I'm what's the word, can't confirm nor deny that I'm gonna draw something with them. I kind of wanna, but I don't have really ideas, but I kind of wanna, so I don't know yet. Maybe the Dragon Prince slash Hermitcraft AU or something. uh anyway, Well, I go with each peaches. Unfortunately, the peaches like we have like 2 cans left or something, I think, or 1 can left. So like we gotta preserve. But I will eat some other stuff. Usually, enter the world, dig myself a cave, build almost every farm in existence, get wings, and no, I can't. Now I can't stop. I don't even get to the end, usually. When the SCP does close, perhaps you could export your area into the world of your own, so you could continue. Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about that actually. Yeah. With one of my worlds, whatever words, hard. With one of my worlds, I built stuff there, and then like Lightmatica built it on the server, and then the server closed, and I still have all those builds saved. So I might like use the same designs, but I also don't really wanna. I wanna build the church again. I really like the honey church that I built. And like on one hand, like bro, it's the same building. Like why repeat yourself? Why make a honey themed Ukrainian base again? But you know what? Because it's cool. Because it's cool. Okay? I love Minecraft honey. I love Ukraine. What else do I need in life? Nothing, I say. So Ukrainian honey church might be coming back. It might get a redesign slightly, but we'll see what happens. I wanna build a church. It might be like different shape or something, but still like honey church. Honey church you showed us look so cool. Yeah, it's the church that I think that's yeah. The honey church is the only one that I built, so oh yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you to death. Thank you for donating and subscribing and resubscribing today. Like it's crazy. It's whatever what's happened. What is happening in Beat Up's voice? Nobody didn't answer the question. What do you do during other what do I do during other people's streams? Okay. So depends. Depends because sometimes I draw and sometimes I just watch the stream, just like I keep track of the chat, and it's not even on Ren's stream. Sometimes it's like on other stream. I just like get involved in whatever is happening on the stream, and I just like staring at the screen. I'm mainly a lurker, and I prefer doing something else while I watch the streams, like drawing or just like doing some other stuff, like I don't know, scrolling social media is just like one thing. Like I don't know how to explain what else do I do. I just like sort stuff on my laptop a lot. It can be like reworking my comms card and my link tree or something like that. Like just like technical kind of stuff. I also do that while I lurk on streams. Or whatever other work I need to get done, I kind of do. If it's like manual work that doesn't need a lot of brain thinking, then yeah, having a stream in background is nice. But like it's mainly drawing or like lurking. And in couple occasions I like chat. It's actually pretty rare for me, I would say. Even though like I have Rand's chat and Dog's chat, and now I kind of have Pyro, even though like lately I've not been watching a lot of Pyro. Speaking of, he's actually streaming right now still, I think. I might raid him actually. Let's raid somebody after that. So yeah. Like I'm mainly just a lurk and do something while doing something else, and yeah. Okay, so today is Hightail Day, and honestly, I have no idea what Hightail is. Who do you want to raid? It's either Martin, False, and Pyro. All of them are streaming Hightail. Who do we want to raid? I'm kind of leaning towards False, to be fair. Either False or Pyro, even though Martin could be cool as well. Who do we raiding? I think False. I love False. I miss False. I wanna raid False. Pyro. Pyro. Why Pyro when we can raid women? Oh, Apo also at live. Guys, we can also raid Apo at the very beginning of the stream. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a cool thing. I just need to find that cool thing. Okay, hold on. That? Yeah, okay. Starting a poll. I started a poll. It's 1 minute. Who we rating? Why Pyro when we can raid women? Yeah, exactly. It's okay if women win. So it's 2 versus 2. It's 2 men versus 2 women. Who will win? Men or women? Guys, vote. Please vote. I'm gonna vote false. Just no, I'm not gonna vote at all. See what you guys are going to do. I think it's gonna be Pyro with 2 votes against 1. Oh no, it's 50-50, guys! Vote somebody! Quickly! Gotta vote somebody! I think by the time you guys hear me say it, it's already... Okay, it's fucking Pyro, either Pyro or false. What the hell? Oh my god. Hydrate, okay. Fucking hell. Drank. Okay, Pyro was winning more at that point, so I'm gonna rate Pyro. Fuck you guys, we're not gonna rate women this time. It's okay, it's okay. I love Pyro Scythe. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.